Hello, welcome to Illuminated Moonstone Oracle. I was not intending on doing this first video quite yet, because everything has to be perfect, of course. But here I am. I was called to do it now, completely unprepared. Well, not completely, mostly prepared, but not quite feeling ready enough to do my first video. But there's something important that needs to be said, so here I am. So I pulled out the court cards in order to determine what energy needed a video right now. And the King of Swords came out, which, in my opinion, is an Aquarius card, a fixed sign, which is the King's, a fixed air sign, so Aquarius. This could be someone who's not an Aquarius or who doesn't have significant Aquarius placements in their chart, or it could be, who knows. It's anyone who identifies with this energy and anyone who resonates with what we're about to talk about. I have no idea. I tried to get a little more information to see exactly, because I have a bunch of spreads that I've made and I wasn't quite sure where to go with this video. I had a specific plan in mind for how everything was going to go, the first video I was going to put out, the second, etc. So this is very off of my, I'm off-roading right now is what I'm trying to say. So let's just see what happens. When I was asking what this King of Swords wants to know or what we should discuss here, I'm under the impression that this King of Swords energy could use some encouragement. I'm not sure in regard to what, but some encouragement, some positivity maybe. So we're going to use my encouragement from Spirit Spread. I haven't memorized it yet. I will eventually, but for now I have it written down. So thank you for your patience when I'm sitting here looking like this, trying to figure out what I'm doing with this spread. So let's see what happens. King of Swords. What deck do I want to use? I think I'm going to go with an old favorite. Alright, cool. Well, I'm excited to be here. This is my first video. I make videos that aren't posted online, so I'm used to recording myself doing videos of tarot, but not necessarily to post in a public forum, so I'm not too nervous. I'm not nervous about putting myself out there. I'm not nervous about the haters that could potentially show up. I'm not nervous about a lot of things. I am nervous because I'm still learning. I have a lot to learn. I feel like reading tarot is a process that involves constant learning, so I'm not seeking perfection from myself. It's just, I've watched a lot of excellent, educated, seasoned tarot readers on YouTube, so I'm not intimidated. I would like to improve my knowledge and skill when it comes to this, so I guess the only thing I'm nervous about is looking like a fool. Alright, here we go. I don't mind looking like a fool. I'm very used to it, actually. Alright, so the King of Swords needs some encouragement, perhaps? What should the King of Swords be proud of themselves for? We have the Eight of Cups, so leaving an unsatisfying situation behind. This is like dropping emotional baggage. It's just walking away emotionally, or it could be literally walking away from something. May I have one more card, please, for what this King of Swords should be proud of themselves for? One more card, please, for what the King of Swords should be proud of themselves for. Alright, well, two more came out, the Ace of Swords and the Four of Swords. So the King of Swords should be proud of themselves for... Alright, so the King of Swords oftentimes makes head over heart decisions, right? They're a logical energy. With the Eight of Cups, it's a card of emotions. It's about walking away from an emotionally unsatisfying situation, or leaving their emotions out of something. Why should the King of Swords be proud of this? May I have two cards, please, for why the King of Swords should be proud of this? King of Wands, taking action, having the confidence to take action. May I have one more card, please, for why the King of Swords? Yeah. Taking action to move forward. Having the confidence to move forward in something. Okay, so the King of Swords should be proud of Eight of Cups, Ace of Swords, and Four of Swords. The Four of Swords represents kind of like taking a break, resting, resting the mind. Maybe this King of Swords was involved in a situation that really worked their emotions in some way, if that makes any sense. Or getting away from a mental break in some sense, maybe. Or maybe this King of Swords is unsatisfied in a situation and contemplating walking away. Why the King of Swords should be proud of this. King of Rods with Knight of Pentacles. In regard to this situation, what does Spirit want to see more of from this King of Swords? What would Spirit like to see more of from this King of Swords? King of Pentacles. May I have one more card for what Spirit would like to see more of? Ten of Swords. Interesting. Why does Spirit want to see more of this King of Pentacles, Ten of Swords energy from the King of Swords? May I have one more card, please, for why Spirit wants to see more of this? Chariot, Knight of Cups. Why should be proud of this? There's a lot of court cards in here. I'm not sure if these are other people or if these are different sides of this King of Swords. King of Pentacles, Ten of Swords. For what Spirit wants to see more of from the King of Swords. The Ten of Swords is an ending. It's it could be a betrayal. I mean, I would highly doubt that Spirit wants to see more betrayal from a King of Swords. So, being the King of Pentacles is very involved in the tangible realm, in the 3D world, and oftentimes work or things that opportunities to make money, things like that. Ultimately, anything that leads to stability, because stability is very important for the King of Pentacles. So I'm not sure if this King of Swords has been focused on money, or like, it's good, obviously it's a good idea to be focused on money sometimes when it comes to your stability. If you need money, if you feel that you need money in order to be stable or to assist in stability, of course that's important for you. But oftentimes, perhaps the desire for money or material possessions, etc., can lead one astray, away from their path, away from what is best for them in some way, better for them. Okay, what the King of Swords should be proud of. 8 of Cups, Ace of Swords, 4 of Swords. Perhaps they left a situation behind that was not satisfying, and now they're able to like rest and recuperate mentally, specifically. I'm not sure. I mean, that could be something. Or if this King of Swords is wanting to walk away from a situation, leave something behind, and they're gathering the strength, they're resting right now because they have this new idea. It's not easy to leave an unsatisfying situation behind sometimes, right? For a lot of reasons. So a lot of people, I think, sometimes we tend to stay in situations that we aren't happy in because of, comfort, because it's familiar, because of a host of reasons, So that's definitely something to be proud of if someone has decided to leave a situation that they're unhappy in or not satisfied in. Yeah. I'd say that's something to be proud of. Why the King of Swords should be proud of this? King of Rods, Knight of Pentacles. Having the confidence to move forward, finding the energy within to move forward, feeling inspired to move forward. What Spirit wants to see more of from the King of Swords? King of Pentacles, 10 of Swords. King of Pentacles, 10 of Swords. I'm not sure if this is a friend. I'm trying to figure out, because we got the 10 of Swords, which is like an ending. I'm not sure if this King of Pentacles is involved in what the King of Swords is walking away from, wanting to walk away from. I'm not sure how this King of Pentacles, let's see. If this King of Pentacles is another person, I believe that Spirit wants to see more of them leaving this person behind in some way, or ending something with this King of Pentacles, whether it's a partnership, like business partnership or something like that. Regardless of what it is, there's a definite ending with the King of Pentacles. If this King of Pentacles is another aspect of the King of Swords, this could be ending a job, quitting a job, or something having to do with pentacles or the tangible realm. This King of Pentacles probably invested into something, whether it's like resources, money, things like that. Or this is kind of a way of like a perspective, like seeing life from a King of Pentacles perspective. This King of Swords should be proud of this situation because they've harnessed the King of Rods energy in some way. So perhaps less of King of Pentacles energy, more of King of Rods energy might prove to be beneficial in some way. Like more, the King of Rods more, it's more, goes after what they want, what they're passionate about, you know, versus the King of Pentacles, who goes after things that make sense in the material world. Like, oh, this job pays more, even though I'm not really passionate about it, you know. So they sacrifice certain things sometimes in order to achieve more pentacles, or more, you get what I'm saying? Does that make sense? Okay. Why Spirit wants to see more of King of Pentacles, Ten of Swords for this King of Swords. The Chariot with Knight of Cups. The Chariot overcomes obstacles in a balanced manner. It's a balancing between the dark and light, the positive and negative. You know, that's in order for, let's say, a car to move forward, or a vehicle that has wheels, a flat tire will prevent, in some ways, you know, it's not gonna drive so well with some messed up tires. So in order for this Chariot to move forward, things have to be balanced. So perhaps there's a balancing of energies here. It's for someone who might mostly operate out of a King of Pentacles energy. Maybe it's the introduction or utilizing a King of Rods energy, King of Swords energy, of course, in order to move forward with something. Perhaps there's a balance needed in order to move forward in some way. So the Eight of Cups, someone's moving forward away from something that's not satisfying. With the Knight of Cups, for why Spirit wants to see more of this. Knight of Cups, that's, you know, going towards something with emotions. I don't know if someone was trying to force something to work. Like, I'm kind of feeling like a stubborn kind of like, no, this is gonna work. Trying to get this Chariot to move forward with the wheels all messed up. It's so hard not to curse. Also, side note, I'm in the other videos I'm used to recording with tarot. It's not pleasant subjects. Okay, so I'm much more free to get a little wild with my language. I'm going to keep this one cleaner for this channel. Also, I'm going to start a second channel at some point soon, but there will be cursing on there, I'm sure. I mean, I'll try to be somewhat respectable with it, but anyways. Chariot, Knight of Cups. The King of Swords. Is this having truth or clarity about something? Did the King of Swords find truth or clarity in some way, which ultimately helped, assisted, and then walking away from something, leaving something behind? Why they should be proud of this King of Rods, Knight of Pentacles. What Spirit wants to see more of? King of Pentacles, Ten of Swords. Did they receive clarity about this King of Pentacles? Interesting. Okay. Do I want to clarify any of this? So my goal for having this channel, creating this channel, is I want to help people in some way. I don't want to be one of those readers you see that just tells you what's going on and it's like, alright, everything's messed up, bye, see you later. You know, like, I want to provide at least a tiny little thing in each video that is helpful or beneficial or gives someone something to think about. Like, that's my goal. I just want to offer something of value to people who resonate, you know. It's obviously these videos aren't going to resonate with everyone. Like, I'm an Aquarius, I resonate with the King of Swords energy. This doesn't resonate with me at all. Some people will resonate with it, you know. It's a big world with a lot of people and a lot of energy. Shit. You know what I mean? Do I need a curse? What's that called? A curse jar? A swear jar? A swear jar? Yeah, I need a swear jar. Okay, let's see. I'm interested to see what this Ace of Swords is about that the King of Swords should be proud of. Did the King of Swords, I just had this image of the King of Swords, like lifting his sword or like cutting something out, you know what I mean? Like walking away from something, like that's it, like calling it, you know, making a judgment call of some kind. Alright, let me get a different deck real quick and clarify some of this. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do that thing where readers post like what decks they're using. I don't know. I love my decks. I'm not gonna sit here talking about them the whole time. If anyone wants to know, just comment or something. I'll reply. I'll let you know. All right. While I'm shuffling, I'd like to take a moment to say thank you for being here. If you've made it this far through this video, thank you. As this is a random, unexpected first video I'm making, I can't say I'm feeling very prepared, but if you've made it this far, I feel very lucky to have you as a viewer, so I appreciate it. Thank you for giving me a chance. Yeah, thank you. Alright. Please clarify this Ace of Swords for what the King of Swords should be proud of. Why is the Ace of Swords here for what the King of Swords should be proud of? Why is the Ace of Swords here for what the King of Swords should be proud of? Please clarify the Ace of Swords. Well, a Magician came out, fell in reverse. For now, I'm going to keep them upright. You know, I'm just going to read them both ways. So, if the Magician reverse came out with the Ace of Swords, I'd say someone perhaps learned or received clarity in some way about manipulation of some kind. Again, with this King of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, for what Spirit wants to see more of from the King of Swords, I'm not sure if this King of Pentacles is another person and they did something manipulative. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Okay. Why is the Magician with the Ace of Swords? Why is the Magician with the Ace of Swords for what this King of Swords should be proud of? Five of Wands. Yeah, that's conflict. Yeah, so I think that this King of Swords gained clarity in some way or learned the truth of some situation where there was manipulation involved. That caused conflict. Manipulation that caused conflict of some kind. I think ultimately learning this truth or gaining this clarity led this King of Swords to walk away from a situation. I'm not sure if learning about this truth led to some kind of like conflicting emotions, or like what some might consider negative emotions in this King of Swords, and this and they had to kind of, what am I trying to say? Leave emotions out of it. Like for instance, if this King of Pentacles, if we're talking about this King of Pentacles as someone who manipulated something, if this King of Swords perhaps was friends with this King of Pentacles, they were partners or something, like there was a bond of some, I'm not sure, if there was a bond of some kind, and so they kind of had to leave their emotions out of a situation, like walk away from their emotions once this clarity was gained. I don't know why they should be proud of this. King of Rods, Knight of Pentacles. Taking action. Everything involved in taking action, like the behind the scenes stuff. Finding the courage, finding the energy, having the confidence to do something. Or, yeah. Okay, King of Pentacles. For what Spirit wants to see more of from the King of Swords? Please clarify this King of Pentacles for what Spirit wants to see more of from the King of Swords. Why is this King of Pentacles here? For what Spirit wants to see more of. Five of Cups reversed. Why is the Ten of Swords here? For what Spirit wants to see more of. Seven of Swords, yeah. So damn. Seven of Swords with the Ten of Swords. That's a manipulative betrayal of some kind. This could be lies. It's just sneaky. It's some kind of like sneakiness. Five of Cups reversed under the King of Pentacles. So the Five of Cups, it's someone who's looking at these three cups that are spilled over, and at the same time there's two full cups behind them. So essentially it's saying someone is focused on the negative versus the positive in a situation. So reverse. I'm not a professional when it comes to reversals. I try my best. Let's see. I am confident. I'm going to utilize this King of Rods energy to do this right now. Five of Cups reversed. King of Pentacles. For what Spirit wants to see more of from the King of Swords. So perhaps not focusing on the negative in a situation, instead focusing on the positive. So why is the Seven of Swords with the Ten of Swords? For what Spirit wants to see more of from the King of Swords. Why is the Seven of Swords with the Ten of Swords? Six of Cups. In the past? Something that happened in the past? Why is the Six of Cups with the Seven of Swords, Ten of Swords? Why is the Six of Cups with the Seven of Swords and Ten of Swords? The Tower. This is like realizing something that had happened in the past. What is this Five of Wands representing here? With the Magician reverse, Ace of Swords, for what the King of Swords should be proud of. What does this Five of Wands represent? What does this Five of Wands represent with the Magician reverse? Five of Wands. Four of Wands. I'm not going to take it. It kind of like slipped out. It didn't feel right. That happens sometimes. Alright. What is this could you tell us more about the Five of Wands? No, that's not in reverse. It's just an interesting depiction of the Hangman. Hangman. So, I'm not sure if someone was stuck in conflict of some kind, or they've gained enlightenment about this conflict. Drama. Yeah, I believe that the King of Swords gained clarity. This is part of what they should be proud, what Spirit is saying, the viewer, jeez, let me gather myself. This is part of what the King of Swords energy should be proud of, is finding the truth in this situation where there was manipulation involved. Perhaps getting to the truth was not easy in this case. Because someone was behaving in a very sneaky, Five of Swords. Yeah, sneaky, deceptive. I'm thinking harmful for some reason. Like there was harm caused here. Interesting. Alright, I don't want this to be too long because it's just... Let's see. Oh wait, I do want to clarify the Chariot though. Why does Spirit want to see more of King of Pentacles, Ten of Swords? Why is the Chariot here for why Spirit wants to see more? Four of Cups. So, Four of Cups speaks of dissatisfaction. It could be rejection in some way. It could be someone feeling apathetic. Apathetic. Disinterested. So perhaps this King of Swords is walking away from a situation. I was talking earlier about how they may have had to kind of leave their emotions out of it. For some reason, like I was saying, the King of Pentacles might have been someone they had a bond with in some way. Where was I going with that? Apathetic. So, just moving forward because it's what's best for the King of Swords. Perhaps not placing much importance on the feelings of perhaps this King of Pentacles who possibly manipulated a situation. Some deception, lying perhaps. It's like leaving the situation behind and not looking back, you know. Walking away from a situation, and that leads to peace of mind in some way. It allows this King of Swords to relax or rest in some way, the mind. What is this Knight of Cups for why Spirit wants to see more? Moon reverse. Something's not hidden. Something is revealed about a Knight of Cups or about what someone wants to move towards for emotional happiness in some way. Not confused, like someone perhaps was confused because of some kind of manipulation. Yeah, perhaps this manipulation led to some confusion, which prevented someone possibly from moving forward or being able to move forward with confidence. Interesting. Okay, let me get some advice. What kind of advice do we need? Yeah, so the encouragement from Spirit for this King of Swords: you should be proud of leaving something behind, or gaining the clarity needed to leave something behind that was unsatisfying in some way. Or just gaining the clarity needed to leave something unhealthy behind, essentially. Cat's been really good through all this. She's known to cause a little ruckus. I'm sure it'll be witnessed at some point. But I love her so much. She can cause all the ruckus she wants. I wonder if did this King of Swords have to like walk away from a situation in order to kind of like clear their mind? Like perhaps this King of Swords was in a situation where there was a lot of conflict or chaos, perhaps because of a manipulation of some kind, and they needed to remove their self from the situation in order to gain clarity. Interesting. If anyone happens to see this video and it resonates with you, please let me know. Or don't, just I'm happy it resonated with you, but I would like to know. It would make me happy to know that this makes sense to at least one person in the world. Alright. Advice. Or guidance. May I please have some advice or guidance for the King of Swords? May I please have some advice or guidance for the King of Swords regarding this situation here? Staying focused. Hold the course. Heck yeah. Staying focused. Hold the course. I don't know if you could see this. I was messing with the focus settings, but there's a person looking through one of those, what are those called? And you like hold it up and you can see far away. Staying focused. Yeah, it's like having your eye on a goal, maintaining focus in order to achieve that goal. Yeah, so hopping the chariot here, hopping on the chariot in a balanced and controlled manner, out of a situation that is not satisfying. Yeah, stay focused. So I'm not sure, I was saying earlier about this King of Swords maybe having to remove theirself from a chaotic situation of some kind in order to gain some kind of mental clarity. I'm not sure if there's a lot going on around this King of Swords. And so staying focused might be easier said than done, you know what I mean? So doing your best to stay focused, hold the course. May I please have one more card of advice for this King of Swords? That's too many, but I'm going to read it. Wise leader, in solitude, in silence peace prevails. Wise leader, you are a beacon for others. So I'm not sure if this King of Swords, I'm not sure if they're a leader in some way. Interesting. Yeah, like if someone's leading a team of people, perhaps it's like they're leading a group of people through like a chaotic situation or something, and they need some solitude. They need to kind of get away to clear their mind. That's basically what I'm trying to say. Alright, may I please have one more card for this King of Swords in regards to this situation? One more card for the King of Swords. Breaking trail, a breakthrough is at hand. Interesting. Staying focused, hold the course, breaking trail, a breakthrough is at hand. So, perhaps if this King of Swords is able to stay focused, stay on course, so a breakthrough will happen, you know? I mean, yeah, of course, if someone stays focused and works towards reaching a goal in some way, breakthrough will happen. Especially if you're looking for information or the truth of a situation. A new perspective. Alright, what else we got? Anything else? Is there anything else that could be valuable in some way? This King of Swords. Kind of curious about what will come out from this deck. This has a lot to do with like material abundance, stuff like that. Let's just see what happens. I'll pull one. Please have one card. Whoa. Alright. Release resentments about money. Yes, the money system of the world can seem upsetting, but holding resentments about finances just pushes your abundance away. Instead, see money as a tool you can use to better the world, and this shift will help you attract support and golden opportunities. See money as a tool you can use to better the world. Interesting. Yeah, I'm not sure if like what this King of Swords perspective or mindset is when it comes to money. Or like maybe something happened that led to a loss of money in some way. Yes, that's upsetting, but holding resentments about finances just pushes your abundance away. Yeah, it's kind of like the whole theory of, you know, positive attracts positive, negative attracts negative. So when it comes to money, it's no different. Focusing on the negatives. Oh, the King of Pentacles with the Five of Cups. That's the Five of Cups being focusing on the negative versus the positive, what's gone wrong versus what has gone right or can go right, you know. Yeah, I'm not sure if there's something about that. Trying to see the positives in a situation when it comes to money or finances or opportunities. Where did that card go? Did I like mix them up? All right. I'm gonna call it for this video, this reading. Thank you for being here. I am very grateful. I hope that this helped in some way or was encouraging in some way. I hope it resonated with at least one person, and for that person, I hope it resonated at least 10%. Because that's a success. Oh, what did I just do? Anyways, yes, I hope that this provided some value of some kind to someone. How about that? I'm really curious as to why I felt so inclined to do this. It was very, like, I was no way ready to do this, but I did it anyway because it felt right. So I tend to do that sometimes. Anyways, yes, I appreciate it. If you've made it this... Wow, it got dark in here, huh? Wow, did the sun just disappear from the sky? Just poof. Anyways, yes, if you've made it this far, I am so grateful. I appreciate it. Until next time. Bye.